make it more spicy. I don't think he's gonna do it, but it would.
I do like it. I do like it. We do get a Bard, so there's a little bit of possible action
With that W, but he's very low on mana. And Rich trying to hold that wave as much as he can. Masu gonna get knocked up though, and he is in trouble. He's gonna get locked down. And that is a surprising first blood. Timing, jumps in aggressive. You wanna find those windows to rocket jump white red. They're gonna be able to chop down this dragon here pretty quick. So it is first blood over to Dig, but FlyQuest get their carries. Yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see where he actually goes with this. I've been seeing more and more people really liking the Leandry's build it. Busio, though, in some trouble now. He's going to get gobbled up by Isles, and that's another easy kill.
Well,
as Tomo going to grab it. Dignitas is
both at the top of the ladder in Champs Queue in the beginning of preseason, you know, where that was the only place.
Wait, trip if they go for it. Jensen, though, trying to get Pryo, and Inspired's going to pop the ult. He's going to flash in, but it's Tom Kench of everyone who connects.
It's been a long one. That one, they let him out the back. Yeah, they let him off this time around. Not going to chase him around the map. And they'll just give their lives over
with one eye open, Whippo.
Yeah, they'll give their lives over to Dig this time. And remember, they got the first 3 as well.
So. Just Bomby into Frozen Heart, and likely just Kane it coming up next for Inspired. That's kind of the big 3, is Dignitas potentially looking for a fight here. Busio maybe in some trouble. He is kind of caught out of position here, could get gobbled up. But at the other end, the TP's going to come in. Masu trying to work down this front line, but it's Busio who's going to go down, and now it's Whippo on the run. Can he get to the blast cone? Let's find out. He is going to be able to blast cone over the wall, but in comes Rich, and Rich has the World Ender active, and there's no way out for Whippo. 4-0.
Finish up with this one. There's no way Masu wants to stick around. You've got no wave clear there. Bottom side though, Rich.
Now Jensen going to be jumping in. Inspired is here. The Ignite is down, and Rich is going to be going down in a hurry. They give it over to Jensen, injecting some gold in, but they have the Herald mid. They're going to get a charge. So that's 2 towers that are for sure going down, and we'll see how quickly FlyQuest can get back to defend this, because it might be another charge coming in from the Herald.
Jensen is almost going to finish it off.
Yeah, it could be a fight here. Busio connects on XU, but will he have the damage to follow it up? The binding is there. Inspired is here, and in comes Masu. XU in trouble now, trying to get to the wall. The Heartbreaker over, and he does, but he goes down anyway. Another kill going to one of the AD carries on FlyQuest as Busio now on the run. The Tongue Lash connects for Miles. Masu trying to escort him out as it's Inspired hitting the dragon, but his team is fighting at the same time, and no one is helping him. They got to turn on this fight. You can't be staying split like this, but it's Tomo in trouble now. Great gobble up there for Miles. Is going to keep him safe, and the World Ender is popped by Rich. But it's Jensen in the backline. It's Busio portaling out, and Jensen's going forward now. But look at the stun is going to be available there on Jensen. A great buster shot pushes Rich back, and the World Ender expires. The kill comes in onto Tomo, and now Rich trying to get out of there. Will be able to limp out of this fight. But Inspired on the other side gets the dragon. What a scrappy performance.
Gets pretty scary.
Yeah, Whippo should be able to walk this one out. XU is here. The body slam misses. Dove still holding that ulti though, and there's a flash in from XU with the stun. The Heartbreaker comes in. The heal from the passive, not enough. Items tell you that too.
Yeah, items are going to tell you that even better. I guess one of the interesting things is that Frozen Heart is so cheap. He is the one that's going to have to be most worried about his positioning.
Yeah, looking for the fight here. The ulti comes in, but it's a bit of a missed timing there, as there's not going to be a follow-up binding. Isles potentially can just walk this out, but there's the ulti from Inspire. Going to connect onto XU. XU, though, gets gobbled up by Isles, and Isles is on the run. Now the TP coming in here from Whippo as he's going to join the team. The World Ender has already been popped by Rich, but it will expire now, as FlyQuest, I think, have gotten themselves into a pretty decent spot here, but with Dove arriving as well, we'll see how they want to fight this one out. XU moving up. Busio trying to find an angle on the side here, but with no Bard ultimate, it could be tough.
Yeah, look at Whippo then, because Whippo's ultimate is ready. He's got flash ready on the Gragas. This is like dream playmaking opportunity, and they go top.
Yeah, Jensen's going in onto Rich. Not going to be able to get the reset, but they do force the flash. Inspired, though, trying to go forward, trying to get in range, as Masu's going to have to flash out of there. There's the Heartbreaker from XU. XU trying to finish him off, but Masu is cutting out. Masu is still alive, and on the other side, it's Jensen taking over the fight. It's just on it, going crazy, showing who the better mid laner is in this one, as it's Jensen with the triple, it's Jensen with the quadra, and it is FlyQuest.
I mean, even a tiny bit of Mikhail's there, that little bit of extra help in the end did make it for them. I thought Whippo as well, over the wall after they finish up that dragon and the Baron.
Yep, they hard committed for Masu. They can't finish him off, and Jensen just goes crazy in the back. And there's a nice slow from the auto from Busio into the ulti. The binding, though, missed time, but he's going to get eaten up there by Isles either way, so it won't matter. Masu, though, crushes Rich, who is way out of positioning here, and XU now on the run, but he's got nowhere to go. Bwipo still chasing after him. The scatter of the week from Dove, buying a little bit of time, but it will only buy so much as he's trying to run to the splash zone. He's trying to get away. Might actually be able to do it. I thought XU was going to go to him for sure. Bwipo still unwilling to let him go, chasing after him, slowly chopping through him. Does get the kill as Jensen's knocking down the inhibitor tower in the top lane. That was a 4v5 that FlyQuest are winning. Jensen not even needed as FlyQuest are looking nigh on unassailable at this point.
All right, turret stand, no chance. Baron buff goes down. Tomo, Dove, and Isles, the resistance, trying to keep FlyQuest off. At least they're gonna keep their Nexus alive for now, but 2 inhibitors.
Top supers coming in mid. It's gonna be up to them to try to problem solve, but really, you either have to hard engage right now or you have to go defend your Nexus, and they're gonna take the third hit.
This is a very difficult problem to solve, and they're coming in.
Yeah, they're going to be looking for the engage now. Tomo does get caught by that Bard ulti. They're fighting on the turret, which might give them an opportunity. The deep water dive does connect onto Masu, but it doesn't even matter. He ignores the Tom Kench. He flashes in on the carries, and Masu and Jensen ripping through the team. It's another triple for Jensen. 9-0-2 on the Tristana. FlyQuest will end the first round robin, will end Super Week in sole possession of first place.
But it's also something with it being locked in now. They are going for damage across the board.
Yeah.
It is something Blabber can kind of, you know, carry on.
Actually, a dub there. Though, uses that top priority.
That's to me, you know? Get a lot of little pieces, add them up, stick them all together, they make a Mega Raptor.
Yeah, there you
Have
go.
been picking up a lot of wins, and some of the teams that were supposed to be up at the top really have not performed.
Yeah, definitely has been a competitive.
First results against TL in scrims. This was on JLXP, talking about, you know, how strong TL is as a scrim team. Doesn't always translate, you know, even when they were 8th in spring.
In CS, they have given up an alarming number of grubs, but they keep their focus on the bottom half of the map, and the
Playing it just even, and they've lost a bunch of plates. It's like, well, is that the way you want to play it? I'm not sure. They can make it work, so that's a positive. But we'll see if a fight's going to break out here, as there's the calling for Berserker, chunking down core, but Yon going to get a trade back, and on the other side, Umti's going forward. Jojo's going to have to flash out. Umti in some trouble, but he will go down, as it's Berserker that gets the first blood, but in comes Impact, and Cloud9 are falling. Blabber caught into an awkward spot here, as he's going to try to run past APA, but APA satchels him into the team. 3 kills.
him steamroll the team fight after. It kind of looks like it's going to be a nice start. The ultra mega fire kick from Vulcan does get to the kickback, stamping their name all over it. Number 2 will get picked up as Impact gets visual confirmation. Blabber will not get close to stealing it. He might secure his Gromp, but that's it. And these are the types of plays we're talking about.
Or looking, Blabber gets connected onto. He's going to be able to walk it out.
Yeah, nice little chunk there. They finish up on the tower. Impact collects the wave on bottom side. Is also going to be built for team fights here. Once he finishes his Frozen Heart and what could be, well, they're just going to demolish this tower, so no problem there. And then it's going to, you know, be whatever little bit of extra magic resistance he wants. You know, either the Kanik Rookrun, or even in this case, you actually do have other forms of shielding.
And maybe look for something, but yeah, Cloud9 very slowly just bleeding out of this game. TL dominating the objectives.
Just wait till the Kanik Rookrun is done. Impact already is kind of running free in their faces, and it doesn't look like it's going to change too soon.
Narbar, and the shockwave isn't quite up, if I can see that from Jojo. It will be up very soon, though. Cloud9 cannot afford to give this up, or I think this game is pretty much toast. Jojo walking all the way in. It's getting low, though. Berserker on the side, trying to chunk them down. Fudge has been taken down about 15% HP, though. This is getting really risky. They don't want to quite finish it in Blabber's face, but they're just getting chipped down now on the side. APA in some trouble, but Jojo mistimes the shockwave out of the stasis, and APA is going to be able to survive as a result of it. Fudge flashes forward, and Fudge gets killed by APA, who's winning in the 1v2. TL secure the Baron, and AP...
They're going to play on mid lane and top lane right now, splitting between the jungle. Yon will annihilate this turret.
An Impact pushing forward here on a Jojo. Will Despita harass him away and allow Umti to finish that off. You know, they have a great comp for knocking down towers. They also have 6 scrubs. Pushed back again by the culling, but it's just really not amounting to much. A couple autos and an execution could be it, and the TP's coming in. This could be the last stand for Cloud9. They're trying to step up, but Berserker's already chunked so low. In comes Fudge. He's going to scoop APA against the wall. Can they burst force them down. The Shockwave's gonna connect, but there's the Wild Growth, there's the shield, and there's JoJo on the run as Impact is pushing forward onto Blabber. Blabber in trouble, Umti connects with the Q. Ward hops forward, trying to finish him off, and there's the kick flash on JoJo. JoJo is down, and Cloud9 are crumbling. TL in the base, but his Cloud9's no longer. Yawn flashes forward. There's another kill for TL. It's a double for the Aphelios as Liquid are marching on the Nexus, looking to put the finishing touches on this one, trying to finish the first half of the split 4-3 and hand Cloud9 their 4th straight loss.
Cloud9 pushed out of their own base at the end.
It could be
Along those
Tom.
lines. No, okay, just the Tom.
Yeah, because Zeyzal ended up going Nautilus, probably so he'd have a way of reaching Lilia. Otherwise, Lilia can just get way too annoying. But then that
Saving the
just...
smite for the last one like most junglers do. There's your watch out eat. I really wish that you could see the number of the shield on the Void Grub to make it easier to smite.
And Boogie, at the time, wasn't even level 6. He's moving in now, so it could be a smite fight.
Yeah, we're gonna have a 50-50. They want to try to flip the dragon. It's gonna be secured by the Senna of all people. Meech gets the last hit, and Zeyzal goes fishing. River gets caught. He's gonna try to escape this one, but the damage over time burns him down, and it's Boogie getting first blood. Meech escapes through the mist. But nicely done from Shopify. They really needed that to slow down this tempo that the Thieves were putting out.
I like the aggressiveness from the Shopify rebellion bot lane. I think they know that the game's not going too well for them, but I just really like them both talking forwards.
Okay, 3v2 now as Boogie's ready to reinforce this bottom lane battle. Zeyzal hooks another one, man. The Nautilus is showing up big here in the early game. That's, remember, it was all three going the way of the Thieves the first time around. Shopify goes ahead, they smite the second one because they know that 100 Thieves are coming to contest, and all they have to do is get 2. Then there's no way that the Thieves can get the might spawning, so 4-2 is
Have a really nice time this game.
Yeah, they are trying to play mid lane, though, to set up, and Zeyzal lands another hook.
Yeah, Zeyzal goes in. They want to focus on the Tom catch because they know that Ayla would be able to save Meech. Thick Skin's going to keep him alive, but now Boogie's got to flash away as River's ready to make his entrance. Boogie down to 400 HP. He wants to try to turn it back around. There's the damage just pouring in. Yeah, they're going to lose
so much
Boogie.
damage.
After the fact, with the Brand double kill, at least they did pick up the Drake, but to let him know that your team is winning.
It's just mid-gap.
All right, River going to be taken underneath the turret. Nicely done from Fake God, a Cassante moment. But Boogie's going to get traded back. The shutdown ends up going over to River thanks to the damage over time. 1-for-1, both junglers drop.
That was really well played by Fake God. He knows River, I believe, has no flash, and just actually, wait, does have flash. He just pushes him through the turret.
Themselves a little bit.
Quid's
Within
first.
River.
Yeah, this could be a problem for Quinn. Wow, he really needed to
no
make sure
flash.
he got away from that, but I don't know if he can get away from this one. The follow-up coming in with an F charge. Shopify is going to burst down the Aatrox or not. The lifesteal is incredible. Quinn is still fighting, but they finally drop him there thanks to Boogie. A big sleep's about to come in, and Sniper's rampaging. Insanity tries to get away back over the wall, but he's flashed into enemy territory. A 1-for-1 trade as both Scuttle Crab also being burned down by 100. They're going to try to secure that one first. River gets it with a watch out. Eep. TP coming in. It'll be a 5v5 melee here in the bot side River. Insanity on the front line. He'll look to soak up as much damage as possible. Quinn wants to make an entry here on the side. Ayla's going to be soaking a lot of burst on the front, but he's still got the thick skin ready to go. Fake God trying to use the Pathmaker. Q3 on 3. 100 Thieves having to back up a little bit now as Ayla's thrown up in the air and Quinn's in the back line. B-Boy's under pressure and the Drake is slain by River. The fight breaks out and Insanity's in the middle of everyone. Sniper's going to kill him, but now they got to be careful. Insanity's dead body's creating a whole lot of space as Quinn tries to keep drain tanking. Zeyzal cannot provide the damage to kill him off with a double kill back over the Sniper. Shopify Rebellion is collapsing. Boogie, the last man standing. A little bit more will take him down. Here comes Bambi. There goes Brand. It's 5.
Played so well not to get hard CC'd early here. It looked like maybe Fake God landing that Q3 was going to turn it. And I think...
Gotta pray that Boogie's insane.
All right. Guess they're going to see if they can make those prayers be heard. Insanity's here on the front. They're going to put some damage into him. Watch out, Eve, chunking him down here a little bit. The power of the Lilia to chew through the tanks with the damage over time. And they'll burn him up. Quid gets the kill credit.
Quid's on a nice flank again as well.
They got to try something. Zeyzal goes through the portal. He's ready for some kind of a flank angle here. 100 Thieves trying to play it careful enough. Boogie throws in a couple of spells, but Sniper is running and gunning for him. Olaf over the top. The Senna ulti's in too. Sniper's gonna die and Boogie barely gets away. Quinn's on the front line looking to put the damage on Fake God. Ayla throws him up into the air and they bring him right back down. Meets on a rampage. Boogie still trying to escape with 200 HP. Insanity back in the mix, but it's already connects onto Boogie, which could have changed things a little bit more, but just a slight miscalculation. Azazel flashing in for the lockdown here, but where's the follow-up? Both TPs about to show up here as both teams are ready to keep this fight going. Fake God's here on the front. Quid knocking him up with a Q1. Pathmaker trying to get away. Fake God needs his escape, but Sniper's coming in from the side, ready to rock and roll. Zazel's down, and Sniper's going on a rampage. 100 Thieves looking for more as Boogie has to flash away. He throws out some damage, but Meech is unstoppable, and Fake God's dead again.
Getting these massive brand bounces for any of your damage. Not to mention River flashing, getting the sleep, pushing Boogie out. Soul point though.
This is Soul. If 100 Thieves secure it, a little bit more, and easy peasy, man. The Lilia's got the smite. River having a great time as Ayla's under pressure. Zazel wants to go over the wall, but there's no backup. What are the tanks doing? You're not assassins. You ain't gonna kill them. Insanity.
Every single one of their games, we've liked their 5v5 team comps. Another one coming together here in the end.
All right, Sniper getting caught out now. Let's see how he wants to play it from here. Zazel.
I think he just wins 1v2.
Yeah, and he is just turning it right back around on these guys. He is not afraid. He'll take one, whether he's still alive. They will finally bring him down. 1 for 1 here so far, but Fake God and Insanity are not getting away from this one. It's a 3-for-1 trade. Make it 4 for 1 as Shopify just collapses.
Meech and Ayla.
That's most likely what happened. B-Boy actually, when you look at it, having a pretty rough game. Part of that is just the 2 super fed bruisers that are charging
flash
him.
Boogie.
He just doesn't have the items.
Quid really wants this. Zazel coming in. This could actually be a pretty nice shutdown here if Quid ends up going too far all the way. Yeah, that's done. Okay, well,
That's a solo.
he's an entertainer through and through. Insanity trying to get away, but Ayla just stops him in his tracks. Insanity, he even stopped champion movement.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's a boom. Him and all of Shopify know that this game is coming to its close real soon here. 27 minutes in, it's Soul, it's a 10,000 gold lead. It's Baron for the side of 100 Thieves. They're marching on the base. They got a 5v4 for the next 30 seconds. They've already broken through inhibitor number 1 down here in the bottom lane. They'll work on that inhibitor there itself. Now the turret's gone. Okay.
Can't you being used?
Yep. They got down to
You don't need
half.
it.
Man, Meech has actually gotten quietly pretty fed.
There's a lot of souls
6,
too.
1, and 9.
How
Yeah.
does he have 163? That's so many at 27 minutes.
I think for a lot of the games it's following around River.
Oh, Boogie gets dunked. They're going to trade him for Sniper. It's a 1 for 1. Sniper is happy to make these plays. He is role-playing the Viking lifestyle as now we've got Zazel trying to get out, but Quid is not going to allow it. He keeps on chasing after B-Boy. The Infernal Chains at the auto attacks. They just bulldoze them. Insanity's back alive, but it's only in time to get another death. 0, 5, and 3 on the Scion, about to become, there it is, 1 and 6. He takes one with him as he goes, but everybody on Shopify is dead. There's still enough bodies here on 100 Thieves. They'll push in and take the dub.
Man, it almost feels like one of those solo queue games where they want the game to just keep going because it's so much fun to be this far ahead. But you're absolutely right. 100 Thieves are going to take this one and move to 2, to 4, and 3.
Looks like Shopify met their match with the Scion mid strategy to Quid.
Yeah, you just, as long as you're willing to slam the Aatrox into it, the drain.
Sad too, yeah.
Yeah, a little sad. You guys lost that vote. So, you know, look, it is what it is. But Leona, great engage alongside Varus. I'm expecting...
3, like you were talking about, not much of a chance for Immortals to really contest it.
I think that's pretty. 3-6 Nocturne getting the Cloud Drake, as long as they can prevent the 5 or 6 grub stack going over to
Divine Sunderer, just move to the new item that
Sundered
says
Sky.
Sunder. Yeah, it's the same word. That's just what they do. But now our Mayo trying to get away from Contracts here. Huge factor is its level 6 Viego versus level 5 Nocturne. Contracts trying to flash into an angle of the blast cone that he can use to get away. Spectral Maw, again, just trying to cast it for distance. Mass showing up to this first ends up being a huge X factor, but Palafox knows that our Mayo is the one that he should have killed, but he miscalculates the damage. Now Palafox is in trouble. Oh man, what is going on? Palafox trying to get away, but they split up to go after both clones. It's first blood to Mask. What?
Yeah, that was a sequence. First off, as the fight happens bottom as well.
All right, 2v2, Ole and Huhi soaking up the damage on the front as Huhi's got to back out. Ignites dropped. Yeah. Big difference maker there, big X factor as Immortals are going to make sure that they keep energy from hitting this hit that has not been swept away. Immortals looking to challenge this. Castle has his teleport ready. He's going to be the one teleporting in alongside Dokla. Ole is very low, and he has to try to get away. Now Castle's here in the middle of everybody. World Ender's ready to go.
It should work.
He needs to drain tank, and his Armeo's already killed off Huhi. Castle's going to drop to Dokla, but now where's the fight go? Contract's looking for the reset as Armeo has to disengage. Palafox wants to flank, and he jumps into the back line. Armeo barely gets away
so
as
close.
Energy turns attention right back over to Drake. Palafox is the only Energy player still with good health bar to work with. Dragon's going to go over to Armeo and IMT. Now Dokla's stuck in the pit. Tactical coming up, trying to pick off a little bit more HP as Immortals are still seeing if they can grab something off the back end of the fight. Immortals still chasing. Palafox attaches the chains to Mask. Now Dokla's ready to go in and Mask falls. Ole's about to drop two. Immortals with an egregious overextension and Energy with a triple kill.
Punish Mask. Mask thinks he has vision, but not there.
Contract's coming in. Spectrum off, finds the connect. Mask is stunned up, and he's ready to follow. Twisted advance, keeping him on top of him as Contracts continues that chase. Another Maw stun, another job done. Use the Rift Herald on it. It's already so low from what you were talking about earlier. Palafox's Witchbane build, chipping it super. Trying to secure this Scuttle Crab as they fight for vision, trying to secure the Drake. Palafox, a lot of burst there onto Castle, beautifully done. 75% of his HP right there is he fires off the ulti. Armeo spell shielding one, but Ole's caught by the other. Dokla here on the front line as the fourth shot nearly kills off Ole. He barely hobbles out. He's got 100 HP remaining. Palafox.
He takes Castle to 30% health, so by himself, he took both of the enemy solo laners out of the fight. 0-1-4 alongside I've He narrowly missed that first kill that would have, I think, made him even more.
Cone just eats you about 50 yards in one direction, so.
I love that thing.
The play fizzles. Yeah, those are a lot of fun. Like the giant plants, even though a lot of people don't like the Chem Rift because the Dragon Soul is weak, the plants are a lot of fun.
Oh man, Contracts in.
1v2 here in the river. Trying to disengage, but he's got his boys coming to back him up. Huhi over the top here with the Maokai ulti. Immortals have a 4-man response, but is it going to be enough? Huhi's very low. Tactical grabs the kill. Ooh. Contracts barely escapes, down to about 20 HP. Immortals finally found themselves to maximize that DPS, but here we go. Immortals going after the Drake. They've got all the stacks of the Blighted Quiver on it. Huhi ulti over the top, Ole's here from the front line. He's isolated away from the rest of the team, but he is Leona, tanking it up here for a while. FBI grabbing the kill. Immortals still having the Drake very low. They will secure it. They'll go to Soul Point, but they're here at a 4v5. Shockwave only finds Huhi. Palafox going in for Mask. Looks to find a little bit more damage as Palafox is leading the charge. Huhi's very low, and Contracts is going to be killed by Tactical. The shutdown back over to the 80, carried from IMT. Castle is still fighting. Raid Boss Aatrox. Palafox and FBI head for the hills, but it's FBI heading for the dirt. Dokla wants to get away, but Tactical's just gonna put a few arrows in him. A triple kill to the Immortals bot laner.
He's going for Baron.
Immortals got it down to 2,000. Palafox wants to stop him, but now he's ignited. He has to retreat. There's no way in.
I haven't said it yet. I just keep asking the question. I want to know when it feels right. If it doesn't feel right, it's not the team. He's trying to threaten the flank, but he gets CC chained, and then the fact that Mask escapes means all of energy.
This is your chance. The gold lead has swung back around the other way.
Here we go.
Here comes Huhi for the engage. Ole on the front line yet again, but just like last time, it's Leona. That's not going to win the combo. They go in the combo. The shockwave with the Nocturne, and FBI's already killed Ole.
He's just trying to get gold, and I don't know if he's going to stop pushing.
To deny the opportunity for Energy to go in as the Drake is down to 3K. Contracts in a bad spot against Castle, though. They've already got the Chem Drake secured for IMT. Armeo flies over the top. Contract with the defensive Heartbreaker to try to survive. Castle just flashes over the wall and takes him out. Beautifully done for the Immortals top laner. But now Dokla's going to try to get one back. Castle is still drain tanking all the way through him. Dokla's trying to escape, but Tactical's got the arrows ready to go. Dokla should drop here too. Ole's going to take the kill credit.
Is the Immortals 6th man this game. They're full health once again. They're on Huhi.
Huhi gets caught out, though. The Chains of Corruption to lock him down. They want to go in and try to burst him before anybody can say anything about it. Nicely done. Castle grabbing the kill. Now the rest of Energy trying to retreat as Armeo's providing the threat off to the side. Dokla burst down to the front line as Castle keeps the chase going. FBI and Palafox trying to get away, but FBI is caught. He is not the one who knocks. It's Immortals knocking everybody down today. Contracts trying to get away. Palafox trying to heal up, and Immortals trying to end the game now. They've got the wave. They've got all 5 players alive. Palafox. Ole way! The Chad Leona will lock down LeBlanc and stop the fancy feet. Contracts can't reset, and that'll do it. It's 3 seconds on Huhi, but everybody else is dead for another 15. Immortals should win the game right here. IMT coming together as a team. Huhi trying to jump forward on tactical. He just wants to waste their time, but Immortals have their eyes on the prize. They'll end the first round robin 3 and 4, and they'll do it, taking down the reigning champs.
So one thing is for certain, Flowers, is Immortals good?